Her. Okay. So I will explain each center if you have a seat and sit down and quit playing with things. Who told you to start touching everything on the desks?
You said okay if I stand up.
I said it was okay if you stand up. I didn't say it was okay if you started playing with everything.
Oh yeah, sorry, I don't know.
Thank you. So, on Friday we talked about what?
I don't know.
Starts with a U.
University.
Universal. What?
Theme.
Universal theme. What is a universal theme?
Oh, a theme is friendship,
That's one of universal themes. What does that mean?
love,
You're listing off them, but what is a universal theme? What is the definition? You wrote it down.
a universal theme is
You gave me some examples. Love, friendship, betrayal. Those are universal themes. Revenge. Those are examples of them. So what are those? A part of it. Yes, it is a part of universal
a
themes.
theme is a
I don't know about action. I'm trying to remember. No, there's no. I have a friend that's named X for men.
A lesson that the authors
I forgot what
Wasn't
the
the
name
authors
is.
did,
commonly put in their stories.
yeah, it's for the learner.
They usually apply to most people regardless of culture, language, location. Does that make sense?
Universal
Do
themes.
you remember that? Is it coming back to you now after a long weekend?
Universal themes
I was
are
reading.
lessons that
I was reading it.
authors
Maybe.
commonly
It's your fault,
put
I'm hungry.
into their stories.
So good.
They usually apply.
It's really good.
All right. So, center one is where Antonio is. So Antonio will start at center one. Center one is making lists. If you look in your packet, you will find what center I crossed off 5 because we aren't doing center 5. You will find them, and they will also give you directions. Make a list of as many universal themes as possible while you read this passage. The passage
So just write it down.
will be on the table.
I don't like it.
It's okay, you don't have to like it.
Weird.
That's what it is. Okay, so you will read the passage. It's not that long. It's just this short little. You'll read this passage and you will list. Is making a list writing multiple sentences?
No.
No. A list is quick, one to 2 words.
Yeah.
It's not difficult.
So I can fill out the whole paper.
You will make as many
Oh, that's on the
universal
story.
themes from this passage
Oh, okay.
on this one that says making lists.
Okay.
Center 2 is a graphic organizer. Also in your packet.
Yeah.
There it says graphic organizer. Here it is.
Mine's on.
What is one universal theme that you saw represented in the passage? Guess what? Here's the passage. Here's the passage. Please do not write on these papers.
Okay.
Joelle, what are we not doing?
Not writing on it.
Thank you. Please do not write on these. You will write in your packet. Coincides. Center 2, graphic organizer.
Graphic.
What is one universal theme that you saw represented in the passage? And then you're also going to write the theme statement. The sentence that goes along with the theme. That is center 2. Center 3 is color coding.
Oh.
So center 3 is color coding. In your packet, the passage for center 3 is in your packet. And it says, read the passage, then use the key, which is this right here. Joelle, are you looking? This is the key to center 3.
Oh.
Read the passage, then use the key at the center to color code the passage below. So you will underline in red a sentence that describes the cause of this devastation. In orange, you're going to highlight a sentence that describes what people saw after the storm was over. In yellow, underline or highlight a sentence, the role that the Red Cross played after the storm. In blue, underline or highlight a sentence that shows one example of a universal theme. One example. How many examples?
One.
One example. In green, you are going to highlight a sentence that shows another example of a universal theme. So how many universal themes should you find in this story?
2.
2. Blue will be one, and green will be another one. A different one.
Blue.
I'm not writing on it.
What about blue?
Oh, you got a boo.
Blue will be one universal theme. I'm going to grab those.
Look at that.
Good morning, Courtney.
Courtney.
Alright. Here are the highlighters. These are my very special highlighters. Please do not ruin them. And in center 4. Center 4 is also in your packet.
We got to switch centers.
Yes, you'll put that down and listen over in here. Listening on this one, because Joelle, what I don't want is to be like, Miss Roberts, I didn't hear what center 4 was because I was busy in center 3 looking at I like the colors. So, center 4, there is a passage. Are we writing on this?
No.
No. You're not highlighting anything on my actual paper. Everything, all the writing is being done in your books. Highlighting is being done in your books. But I have a center where you don't have to do hardly any writing at all. This center is mostly a hands-on center. You will read the passage, and then it's fine. You don't just have to hear me really. And then you will sort these. If you look in your page, on your book, on center 4, you will see there are 2. I'm going to go up here where everyone can see. If you look on center 4, there are 2 categories. 2 universal themes, if you will. Being competitive and being a teammate. You will then sort the stack of sentences from the story. They're directly in the passage. And you will sort them on whether or not this sentence is being competitive or if it's being a team. You don't have to write them down. You just have to sort them. But in order to get credit that you did it, you must raise your hand so that I can see what you did. If you put it all the way before showing me, guess what I'm going to have you do? Write it all out.
Huh?
So, I suggest when you get to center 4, when you have sorted them, you say, Miss Roberts, I've sorted them. Please come check my work. Because if I say, let's go ahead and switch, and I haven't checked it, I'm going to say, ooh, Antonio, you didn't let me check it. Now you have to redo it. Now you have to write it all out. So.
Wait, so
Make
when
sure
you write
I
it,
check
let you check it?
No. You don't write it. You just sort them. So you'll say, being competitive is over here. You can just lay them on your table. And being a teammate is on this side. So you'll have 2 rows.
In group 4?
In group 4.
So you don't glue.
Dang. I don't want to do
Then, I said you only have to do very much writing. The only writing you have to do in Station 4 says, what do you think the author intended the theme of this passage to be? Explain your answer with details from the text. So,
Just do that.
when it says, what do you think? That means there really isn't a right or wrong answer. Opinions cannot be wrong, but you still have to support your opinions with facts. So if you said, I think the author intended the theme of this passage to be being a good friend, then you have to say why you think that. Because in the text it said that Jenny shared her M&Ms with Sally. Do you see how I supported it with facts? So, are there any questions so far? I will also be walking around to help you guys in each station because this is the first time we are doing centers, so it might be a little confusing. I expect that. Whenever we do something for the first time, there's going to be some hiccups. Joelle, do you look like you have a question, or you're just focused on Miss P's lunch over there?
I looked at it once. That's it.
Do you have any questions?
I won't look at that.
It's okay, you can leave it like that. All right. Ramaya, do you have any questions? Antonio, do you have any
No.
questions?
No.
You are going to start at the station that you're currently sitting at. So, Antonio, you're starting at making lists. Ramaya, you're starting at the graphic organizer. Joelle, you're starting at sorting.
I have to make sentences.
Wait, what's my group again?
Yours is the graphic organizer. It is center 2. So
I don't
you
like
will.
sentences.
Well, you're not writing sentences.
What I do again? Oh,
Why?
just list it down. Okay.
You're going to read the passage. First things first,
Okay.
with all 3 of you, is to start by reading the passage that is at your seat.
All right.
Yes. You can read it in your head. If you get stuck on a word, please let me know that you need help.
Or we can talk about
And then we're filling out whatever your task is. So read the directions in your task. Courtney, good morning. How are you feeling? Good. While they're doing that, Courtney, until Miss Stamper comes back, and I don't know what class you're even in right now, I will give you something to do. How was your doctor's appointment?
Well, aware of
Read it in your head.
Yeah, read it in your head. Courtney, did you get your cast off? Yeah? How'd that feel? It felt good to get your cast off? I bet it did. Was your leg itching? No? That's good. Alright, Courtney, until Miss Stamper comes back in, you can work on reading the bar graph.
reading the table.
Alright, what color do you want? You always want blue. Alright, Courtney, real quick. Read the bar graph and answer the questions. So how many kids liked apples? You'll find apples and you'll look in here and look at the number and write it there. Bananas, you'll find a picture of bananas, look at the number and write it down. Make sense? No? Alright. So, Courtney, how many kids liked apples? Well, first, where is apples? Okay, so we look at the bar, we go all the way to the top, and we follow it over. How many kids liked apples? So you'll write the number 10. Got it? How many kids liked bananas? You'll go to the bar of bananas, and you'll follow that line over and write the number. Can I borrow your timer? Mine does not work already. I've never used it. It doesn't work. Maybe. Alright, I will also set a timer and we'll see where we're at.
Like a bomb.
No.
Focus, please. You didn't sort them all.
Oh, you wanted to sort them out? Okay.
Where's your packet, Joel?
Where is it?
These are the 2 categories. Being competitive, so being competitive, and being a teammate. You're going to sort these sentences and whether or not that was being competitive or being a teammate.
Wait, okay.
You read it all? Alright. So then you're going to fill out this graphic organizer. You're going to come up with one universal theme and then another universal theme. So they should have 2 universal themes and 2 theme statements. Oh, I know what I should have done. I know what I'm going to do. I am going to project the universal theme examples up on the board so that you guys can look up there as a reminder of what some universal themes are. Why do I have a bobby pin attached to my computer? Whoops. Missed that too.
I'm gonna have to leave a little earlier because I forgot my books in class.
Okay. I don't know why.
on the board so that you guys can see them for those that are making lists or putting in graphic organizers. It'll be easier if you had the examples of them.
So can I see?
Yeah, you can see.
Let me see.
No. Yes. I don't even need that. What are universal things?
Tanya, you dropped that paper.
Here you go.
How many universal things can you find?
But in your packet, you also wrote down 10 examples of universal themes. So
I read
if you need examples, there will be more up on the board in a second. But you already wrote down 10 of them in your packet already. So you have at least 10 examples of universal themes in your
I need a
packet.
pencil.
You've been sitting here all this time saying you need a pencil. Ramaya.
Yeah, you've been sitting here all this time.
I got it. I don't need you to help out.
Oh.
So how long until lunch?
All right, Joel, I will be there in just a second to. Why is it not?
Did you just kick me?
Oh, responsibility.
Tony, I'll give you a good back.
What? Huh?
You said what?
What?
There it goes. All right. So I'm going to put these up for universal themes instead of the last page because you have most of the last ones in your book already. All right. When you read this, Ramaya, did you come up with any universal themes?
No.
What was it about?
This girl.
What about this girl?
She wasn't the smartest, the strongest, or the fastest at anything, but she was known for being. I don't know this.
For being
Extraordinarily.
ordinary.
Okay, so she was extraordinarily kind. If she ever saw a bug inside, Rebecca would calmly devise a way to get the bug outside. So to me, I would say, based on just that first paragraph, that one of the universal themes might be kindness, right? It says it right in there that she was extraordinarily kind, meaning like extra, extra kind.
Good.
I put mine right here.
All right, Joelle, let's check yours. So this one's your being competitive, and this one is your being a teammate.
Oh. Oh. Oh no.
I'll say this one's right. I'll say this one. We'll go over here. I would say that one's being competitive. She worked hard.
That's your puppy.
Yep. Yep. So I would say that you did really good. This is probably the only one that would be more being a teammate because she had her strengths. It was saying that she had her strengths too. So Brittany was the one that was super competitive, right? And Megan was the one that was really good but kind of let everyone else shine. All right. So
Who got
I don't. So you would have to put, what do you think the author intended this to be? Antonio, are you done?
No, what was I about to say? Oh,
You need what? A pencil on my desk in that smiley face jar.
give it to you. Then this.
No, I'm coming to see how you're doing.
Oh, I know.
You
Look,
done?
Look. Yo, let me see. I gotta check. Wait, what was I about to say about that? Oh.
These were just examples of some of them.
Oh, yeah, so.
So if you don't have to write them all down unless they're in your story.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Your stories aren't going to have every single universal theme in them. They may have one or two.
Oh, yeah, I'm
They're
done.
not going to have many. Okay. All right. Ramaya, are you done? Okay. So, look at that. We had 45 seconds until we were going to rotate anyway. So,
Okay.
Joelle, you are going to go over to color coding.
Bye-bye.
Ramaya, you're going to go back to sorting. And Antonio, you're going to go over to making a list or making the graphic organizer.
Grab your pencil.
You need your packet. And your packet is where you will find, yep. First we gotta mix these all up so that you gotta mix all these up so that they're not in order.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, what
So-
I'm on the phone?
You're on graphic,
This
you're on
four,
2.
this chair is enormous.
Bruh.
You're on 2 now, graphic organizer. So you're gonna read, find the 2 universal themes and write 2 theme statements for them. These, Joelle, are in center 3, color coding. So you're going to underline in red a sentence that describes the cause. So you're gonna read this, underline it in red. The cause. In yellow, you're gonna underline the sentence or highlight the sentence that describes what people saw after the storm was over. That's gonna be in the orange. So you should have 5 sentences highlighted in different colors. Does that make sense? No. Each one is 1. So you should have 1 sentence underlined in red, 1 sentence underlined in orange, 1 sentence underlined in yellow, 1 sentence underlined in blue, and 1 sentence underlined in green, for a total of 5 sentences underlined.
Okay.
Do you understand that? So I start by reading it first all the way through. And then it says underline in red, sentence that describes the causes. You pull it open, but you're twisting and, okay? Read it and then highlight based on this color coding. Did you start by reading this?
Oh, I can make my own theme statements or not?
Yeah, your own theme statements.
Okay. What? It's like 3 paragraphs mixed together. Oh, wrong thing. Rebecca will never know if
Hmm?
we'll be the smartest, strongest, or fastest. She
Mhm.
Got it.
Mhm. Yep.
if
Yep.
she ever
Done.
saw
You already did it? You already sorted them?
Saw
Let me go
a
check.
bird
All right.
inside Rebecca would
Give me just a second, Courtney, and I'll come back and explain that.
way to get the world outside.
Did you read this?
Oh, we supposed to read that?
You're supposed to read that and then sort them on whether or not these sentences are being competitive or being a teammate.
Oh.
Yes, you start by reading that.
And
I was like, are you already done
just
reading?
always rush on.
Antonio. Antonio.
Read to yourself.
Read to yourself. If you really need to read it aloud, go sit up front where you're not distracting everyone else. Okay, Courtney. It says, count the insects and color in the correct number of squares in each column of the bar. So you're going to count how many ladybugs there are. You're going to find ladybugs and you're going to color in the correct number.